Hello. Welcome, welcome. Okay, we're on. Good to go. So, we have a full moon this weekend on Saturday, February 24th, one of my favorite days. And it is the full moon in Virgo. So, full moon, sun and moon are in opposition, right? The sun is in Pisces and the moon is in Virgo. So they're 6 months apart, right? So we're in the February, March sun season of Pisces, and Virgo's the end of August into September. So 6 months apart. So in opposition, the full moon is a great reflection, of everything. Like we're shining the light on stuff that maybe we don't normally want to look at or get a chance to look at. So it can get turbulent, it can be uncomfortable, but it's all for our growth. And we're in the yin because Pisces is a water sign and Virgo is an earth sign. So they do balance each other, right? In that feminine way, right? We're grounded, we're rooted. The Virgo takes us through the details of life, and it's very focused on our health, right? And just taking care of us, being very earth driven and checking off the boxes, right? Being detailed in that way. And the Pisces, oh my goodness, they're the last sign of the zodiac. So they take everything and they hold all the emotions, right? Water's emotions. So it's a lot. And Virgo can kind of help contain that, direct it a bit, even though it's also a yin sign. So, but it does help. It's more like mothering, like nurturing, taking care of ourselves. Or Pisces is just like whoosh, everything, right? Which is also good. My husband just reminded me that we're a month away from the spring equinox, right? And that's Aries. We'll talk about that then, but that's the first sign of the zodiac. So we start like a whole other cycle. So we're ending a cycle now, right? In this Pisces, in the sun cycle, like this next month, 28 days. So you might notice things winding down and you might notice things amping up. Right. So both are happening. Where there's a ending, there's a new beginning. Where there's a new beginning, something else is also being left behind. Right. So that's that time of year that we're in. And the full moon amplifies it in a way because it's like, look here, look there, and take care of this. And I like to focus on the archetypes that we're at, to know where to look. All right. So I'll start with Virgo because the moon is in Virgo. So the Virgo is a perfectionist, right? It's much in service, like taking care of people or situations, so being the caretaker. It's also very analytical, figuring things out. It's ruled by the planet Mercury, which also rules Gemini. So there are some similarities there, but the Gemini is an air sign, so it reflects a little bit differently, right? That's more cerebral, where the Earth is more about action, of doing, right? Being practical. And the Virgo analyzes. It is a mutable sign, so it can go with the flow, which can be good and bad, right? There's highs and lows with everything, but it's a good way of like noticing where you're at and do I need to shift directions, right? So I'm going through that right now. There's things that are coming up for me. Then I'm like, do I want to stay with that or do I want to shift and to a different direction or even address things differently? All right, so that's where we're at. Now, the sun is in Pisces, right? And that's the dreamer. It's the mystic. It's the poet. It's the idealist. It's also the escapist. Like, oh, this world is so hard. Get me out of here. And that's ruled by Neptune. It is also a mutable sign. So again, it is about shifting direction or making changes, go with the flow. I love Pisces is fish, right? So you have the fish swimming, right, through the sea of life, and figuring it out. It also kind of takes on a lot of energy, a lot of emotions that don't necessarily belong to it. It will take in, like, think of the ocean and all of the stuff that swims in it. And then the Pisces fish is like kind of feeling all of the energy. Like it'll move past the shark and be like, oh, and then just feel that energetically. And then see its prey that it's going after. Oh, like feeling all of it, right? All right. So that's my little analogy there. But yeah, that's why Pisces tend to want to escape. There's a tendency towards addiction. So just having an awareness of it, because if we're holding on to so much stuff and like the only escape valve we have is going to those go-tos, whether it's substance or it can be an action like another addiction like shopping or workaholic or like any of those, just being aware of that and know that this is a great time to release and let go. Find a healthy valve for you to let go of all of that energy and emotions that don't even belong to you, or definitely are not serving you, or actually a hindrance to you. So that's the full moon in Virgo, right? Like, is this healthy for you? Is this beneficial for you? Let's change direction. Let's make new decisions. Maybe take a break a little bit from the go-tos that we go to. All right. So that's the full moon. That's the full moon in Virgo. I'll meet you in a couple of weeks for the new moon in Pisces, so double Pisces. Very exciting deep dive into that a bit. But for now, just be really gentle with yourself. Every full moon is turbulent, right? This is when police departments and hospitals and everyone's like a little chaotic and turbulent and kind of triggered. So just take care of yourself, take some breaths, maybe finding a meditation practice, or maybe doing like some exercise to get that energy out, right? Shake it out, put some music on, dance around like nobody's watching. Take care of you. All right. That's everything I have for you today. Like, kind of short, simple, and to the point. And that's really what I try to bring you. And if this interests you and you want to connect with me and work with me more, I'll have my information down below. Thank you. Thank you. See you soon.